Diet plate is a portion control system. It's very simple. All you do is cook your food as you would normally and eat the normal foods that you eat. It's non-dictatorial. There's no special foods you have to buy or weigh-ins you have to go to. The way it works is once you've cooked your meal, as you serve it on the plate, your protein groups, which is your meat, your oily fish, your tofu, your quorn, all fits behind this line here. Your starchy carbohydrates fit behind this line here. That's your rice, your pasta, your potatoes, your Yorkshire puddings if you're having a roast, and your sweet corn. Once you've weighed them out and you've put them on the plate, you move them all to the side of your plate and you fill the rest of your plate with your fresh fruit, your vegetables, your salad, or whatever you're having with the meal. If you have a combined meal like lasagna, shepherd's pie, steak and kidney pie, pork pie, anything like that has a carbohydrate and a protein, you just ignore the protein section of the plate. The pie or the lasagna would fit behind the carbohydrate line. You just fill the rest of the plate with vegetables or salad or anything like that. The rings you'll notice on the plate here, if you have a meal like spaghetti bolognese or curry and rice or anything like that, you measure your carbohydrates, so the pasta or the rice in the carbohydrate section. You then move it round the plate to surround the centre sauce section. So you'd put your bolognese sauce or your curry sauce into that section. It gives you 3 to 4 ounces, which is the recommended amount. And it's as simple as that. It's portion control at the glance of an eye. You don't have to weigh anything out, you don't have to measure anything out. You just use the plate to tell you how much you should have. There's 3 versions of the diet plate. Obviously this is the female one. We have a male plate as well, which as you can see is almost identical to the female plate. Apart from the protein section, the carbohydrate section's a lot bigger. Because men are allowed more calories each day. We also have a child's plate, which is a healthy eating plate. Again, as you can see, it follows the same lines as the female plate and the male plate. And again, it gives you a healthy, balanced diet for your child, and they're getting all the right vitamins and minerals in the proportions that they need it without overloading on the calories. The bowl's slightly different. As you can see, it has coloured lines on it. The coloured lines respond to different foods. For example, if you look in the booklet that comes with it, there's a section here with cereals. We've got all the major cereals in there now. So for example, Kellogg's cornflakes is in the green box. You would fill your bowl up to the green line with your Kellogg's cornflakes dry away, put a quarter pint of semi-skim milk on it, and that gives you a 200 calorie serving. If for example you eat Frosties for breakfast, it's up to the yellow line with your dry weight, quarter of a pint of milk, it's a 200 calorie serving. The bowl also doubles up for soups. Again, further in the booklet that accompanies it, you get your soups. If your soup's got a starchy carbohydrate, protein or cream in it, it's up to the green line with 1 roll or a slice of bread, and that's your serving. If it's a vegetable soup without cream, you can fill it up to the blue line, again with 1 roll or a slice of bread, and that's your serving for lunch. The diet plate has been through a clinical study at Calgary University for the control of type 2 diabetes within adults, and that was shown that you're 3 times more likely to lose weight or control diabetes using the plate than you are without it. There's a lot of medical evidence, a lot of medical backing. The British Heart Foundation, they sell the plates for us on their online shop. So does Diabetes UK, so does Cancer Research UK. And all 3 of them have all said that it's an amazing product and they all wholeheartedly recommend it. PCTs are now buying off us as well, so you'll see them in hospitals and GP surgeries. Our medical director is Dr. Ian Campbell, who's the founder of the National Obesity Forum and one of the leading obesity specialists in the UK. Extreme diets are very bad, you have a lot of bad press about them. We avoid this quite simply by eating a balanced meal. The plate is an educational tool as well as an eating tool, because you get used to seeing the right proportions of food on the plate time and time again as you use it. Your brain remembers that, so even if you go out for a meal and you don't have your plate with you, you'll see that how much food there is there, and you tend to leave bits that are left. It takes a while, but it does sink in, and obviously you don't ever stop it. It's a lifestyle choice rather than a diet. The typical prices for the plates and bowls: the plate's $19.99, the bowl's $16.99 at retail. If you buy them together, you get them for $36.98. They can be purchased online at www.thedietplate.com, or if you live in America, it's dietplate.us. And we have distributors all over the world now: South Africa, Australia, and we've got a couple of new ones coming on in Europe. I've used the diet plate now for 2 years. I've lost about 14.5 stone. I've got about 2 stone left to go. I lose weight constantly at about 2 to 3 pounds a week. Before I couldn't walk upstairs without getting out of breath because I was a very big lad. Now I can walk for miles, and I do walk for miles. Spend a lot more time smiling these days. I have more energy and I just feel so much better.